in the backside of my skull. The mirror reflects a face I no longer own. Heavy breathing beneath the company. A violent engine shifting into gear. Tapping on the glass of my rib cage. Ready to burn the script and flip the page. Beyond the mask of the morning routine. Something sharp and vivid and unseen. Kono Chikara is waking up tonight. There is a stranger dancing under my skin, tearing the floor where the borders begin. Not a shadow but a blinding flash of light. A different soul taking over the flight. Kimi no nakari another heart beats fast, breaking the mold of the hollow past. It is a fire wearing my name, and nothing ever is going to be the same. Taking motion stops dead in its tracks. Velocity rising through the spinal taps. I am watching my hands move on their own, occupying the throne I have never known. The shy demeanor of faded ghost. The passenger has become the host. Sudden clarity in the frantic heat. Total control at a frantic beat. Haunted knows who got time coming through. There's a stranger dancing under my skin, standing no door where the walls begin. Not a shadow but a bright and flash of light. A distant soul taking over the flight. Kimi no nakani another heart beats fast, breaking the mold of the hollow past. It is a fire wearing my name, and nothing ever is going to be the same. There is a stranger dancing under my skin, tearing the floor where the walls begin. Not a shadow but a blinding flash of light. A different soul taking over the flight. Kimi no nakani another heart beats fast, breaking the mold of the hollow dust. It is a wild fire wearing my name, and nothing ever is going to be the same. Give me the power to see what you've done. Shadow of fear. The shadow groove may never be undone.
Heat swings wide, check your face under a crescent moon. Beats hitting heavy like a sudden sharp monsoon. I am the crown of the abyss, the seventh name. Step to the circle, surrender to the flame. Crimson flows while the kodo snaps. Caught inside a booty's lethal trap. No hesitation, just flick the blade. Then watch the show of your spirit fade. Jigoku no soko kara hibiku kodo. Ware wa start off ni mo todoku doloro. Silver daggers fly through the smoke. Every shackle in the iron yo. Like the river, but I strike like the flint. Catch the shimmer of a demonic glint. I don't need a legion, just a rhythm in my soul. Swallowing the cosmos and the pieces of the whole. Kaze ga fuku saigo no tatakai no uta. Kagamate ami no naka e kieta. The pressure is rising, the air is getting thin. Let the grand show of this battle's ending begin. Rise up from the ashes, El guardian of the thorns. Bow before the power of the ancient silver horns. Sekai no wari ni saku hana no yoni. Dancing through the chaos in a dark harmony. Feel the heavy impact of the demon as it glide. ち歩く私の定め月の光さえも染める赤のため Elegant destruction in a high-speed chase Wiping every memory of a lesser human race Broken glass reflects all the choices that you make Frozen in the terror of a silent masquerade I am the leader of the cold nocturnal wind Paying for the ancient sins that never could be pinned Thunder in the valley where the lotus blossoms bloom I am the architect of your impending doom Sharp like the sword with the jagged carbon edge Standing on the summit of a crumbling rocky ledge 無限の彼方へと続くこの空 Everything is burning in the heat of my aura Style like a blizzard with the fury of a beast Invited to the table for a dark eternal feast 風が吹く最後の戦いの歌影は待って闇の中へ消えた The pressure is rising, the air is getting thin Let the grand show of this battle's ending begin Rise up from the ashes in the garden of acorns Bow before the power of ancient silver horns 世界の終わりに咲く花のように Dancing through the chaos in the dark harmony Feel the heavy impact of the demoness's fly Nowhere left to run and there is end of cry この瞬間に全てをかける The destiny of ages is the burden that I bear Rise up from the ashes in the garden of the forest Bow before the power of the ancient silver horns 世界を終わりに咲く花のように Dancing through chaos in the dark harmony Feel the heavy impact of the demoness's stride No escape to run and there is nowhere left to hide この瞬間に全てをかける The destiny of ages is the burden that I bear Let's break it down, let's get it right The one named Astaroth is ending you tonight Hunting for a dream Longing for a space It's the same wish I've had Since the day I saw your face You may never know How far I will go To trace your heart Into my very bone Over the rainbow Steady high ho Right float with me Let's start the show I am a fighter Hunting for my dream But to you I'm not as strong as I seem I clench my fist, imagining your kiss. I step forward into the mist. I am the fighter, hunting for my dream. But to you, I'm not as strong as I seem. I clench my fist, imagining your kiss. I step forward into the mist. Iron sky, blackened sun, Clothes arrive, will be good. Feel the rain, cover all. Hear the name, hear the call. Malphas, kage no kishi. Malphas, kaze no ishi. Build a wall, higher still. Heed the call. Find a will. Malphas, kage no kishi. Malphas, kaze no ishi. Build a wall, higher still. Heed the call. Find the will. Malphas, rise again. Stone by stone, tower tall, crow on throne, never fall. Sharpest beak, tender eye, strong not weak, under sky. Kuroi hane, coming down, oh arine. Take the crown, summon now, ancient king, make the vow, let it ring. Malphas, kage no kishi. Malphas, kaze no ishu. Build a wall, higher still. Heed the call. Find a will. Malphas, rise again. Malphas, kage no kishi. Malphas, kaze no ishi. Build a wall, higher still. Heed the call. Find a will. Senority, ravens on the wing. Hunting for a dream, longing for a space. It's the same wish I've had since the day I saw your face. You may never know how far I will go to trace your heart into my very bone. Over the rainbow, steady high home. Rifles with me, let's start show. Imagining your kiss, I step forward into the mist. I
lucky ride has fine, but you were feeling lonely. Tell me what you see deep inside your soul. You only know who you are. I understand why you are afraid and scared. You've never hurt someone and haven't been hurt. You laid it all bare on the other side of the frozen sea. I saw my dreams and my world. Take off your mask and be true to your heart. Trust yourself and fly away. Grant me the glorious light. Though I don't know how I'll do it without a fight. So we can be in a place where we wanna be. The things I want in life have no shape. So simply smash the final space, heading to unknown land. Onto tomorrow, leave all my sorrows.
The moment when we finally face each other, silent chamber, that sparks fill the sky. The passion's flying deep inside our feelings, touches our truth no one else could ever find. I want your heartbeat carved into me deeper, here where one man crosses both our lives. The code edge of steel runs in my fingers. Old wounds we carry near a back our fast. We're running out of time for any words to linger. This rising impulse simply moves too fast. Too vivid now to ever call you techie. Beyond the pain, your light shone back at me. So tolling out within the raging storm, drawn together in a world turned upside down. No reason needed, instinct takes its structure. I reach the realms where all unknowns are sound. I wanna see much further in your eyes, as all the borders melt away and die. Not to compete, but to confirm what's true. Lonely warriors wait for dawn to rise. The sparks burn hot within our true hearts. You rewriting yesterday's burned paradigm. The one who found inside of me unseen was you fighting on the battlefield with me. The moment when our blades align, true campus silence shatters and the sparks ignite. The passion's laying deep within our gazes, touches of truth untouched by any sight. I want your heartbeat carved into me deeper, here where a man brings a path to life.
you've been touched by any size. I want your deep cuts into me deeper. Here where I lay, winds across the night. Let's see what this dance will take us for. This seduction scale is what I love the most. So seduction scale is what I love the most.
My notion is absurd. They say belief takes certain nerve. Oh, yeah. We're all on the same road, making moves according what we've heard and told. Yeah. If I can follow my own passion, I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands this card. I keep on running to drive the evil of this age to zero. No knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Stand by me and you. Gin on the lip, ice in the glass. Watch how they move, see how they pass. Silk on the hip, cold to the touch. Don't look away, you want it too much. Vampire women, sharp white teeth. Kuroya lace, nobody leaves. Vampire women in this crowded place. Are you aroused? Do you feel safe? I can't wine. Oh, and she's so fine. Wait for the bite. Wait for the sign. Long slender hands, pale under lights, hunting for sport through heavy nights. Brass hits the wall, cymbals and heat, center the kill, down on the street. High beat, dance on the edge. Give them your pulse, that is the pledge. One little cut, the sweetest of sins. Now that it's out, the banquet begins. Vampire women, sharp white teeth. Kuroya lace, nobody leaves. Vampire women in this crowded place. Are you lost? Do you feel safe? I can't wine. Aren't you so fine? Wait for the bite. Wait for the sign. Vampire women, sharp white teeth. Kuroya lace, nobody leaves. Vampire women in this crowded place. Are you aroused? Do you feel safe? I can't wait. Aren't you so fine? Hey, so the bite. Wait for the sign. Vampire women, it's a delight. Signora B, save us tonight.
out to the world and also to the coming age. The feeling always weighs my soul, feeling never vacant cold. So then, with my conviction, I'll simply just make my own benediction. If I just stand and clear all of my doubts, celebration will carry from without. I keep on running to treat the enemy to a new era. No one knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Finding home, going home, it's my one true wish and I know it's there. My heart is making waves out to the world and also to the coming age. The feeling always sways my soul, filling ever vacant holes. So then with my conviction, I'll simply just make my own benediction. If I just stand and clear all of my doubts, celebration will carry from without. I keep on running to drive the enemy to a new era. No one knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Finding home, going home, it's my one true wish and I know it's there. A superhero.
shine a light on all of your beds. My notion is absurd. They say belief takes certain there. We're all on the same road, making moves according what we heard and told. If I can follow my own passion, I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands' best card. I keep on running to drive the evil of this age to zero. No one knows that my true strength is mine. Flowing willpower. Stand by me and you will understand what it is that this life demands. I know I'll see you in that place, the dimension where we both can face the invading darkness. That man, who is she, who is she, who is she? She is called the devil man. Gardenia Field. Some say she's a traitor, they say she's cold as ice. She's the one who sacrificed everything to fly. Devil legs at the speed of light, devil eyes guide her in the night. Devil charm, she's the lord of the fly. Devil voice like a ray of fire with evil powers close at hand. The lady is in command. She's a lady so just and fair. Gardenia Fields, Gardenia Fields.
myself, and even the whole world is always near. I can't help but notice how I am holding myself back here. One word from you is all it takes. All of my worries, my fears, my regrets, they all swirl into my fate. Suddenly light appear. I need you, but you're not here. Searching for answers and guidance, I turn around as I hear a soft, gentle voice behind me at dawn.
Who's that man? Who is she?
Who is she?
Who is she? She is called the devil.
The devil man.
Out in your fields. Some say she's a traitor. They say she's cold as ice. She's the one who sacrificed everything to fight. Devil legs at the speed of light.
Speed of light,
Devil eye,
devil light,
guide her in the night.
never in the night.
Yeah, yeah, My notion is absurd. They say belief takes her to nerve. Oh, yeah. We're all on the same road, making moves according to what we've heard and told. Yeah. If I can follow my own passion, I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands this hard. I keep on running to drive the evil of this age to zero. No knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Stand by me and you.
Who's that man? Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? She's called the devil man. Shine Some say she's a traitor, they say she's cold as ice. She's the one who sacrificed everything to fight. Devil hands at the speed of light. Devil, I see her through the night. Devil charm, she's the Lord of the flies. Devil voice like a ray of fire, with evil powers close at hand. The lady is in command. She's a lady so just and fair. Channel
know the elements of felicity and black. Bashira, the bringer of good tidings. Shalom, Bashira, angel
Shalom, Bashira, angel Static scratch in the backside of my skull. The mirror reflects a face I no longer own. Heavy breathing beneath the company. A biome engine shifting into gear. Tapping on the glass of my rib cage. Ready to burn the script and flip the page. Beyond the mask of the morning routine. Something sharp and vivid and unseen. Kono Chikara is waking up tonight. There is a stranger dancing under my skin, tearing the floor where the borders begin. Not a shadow, but a blinding flash of light. A different soul taking over the flight. Kimi no nakari another heart beats fast, breaking the mold of the hollow past. It is a fire wearing my name, and nothing ever is going to be the same. Taking motion stops dead in its tracks, velocity rising through the spinal taps. I am watching my hands move on their own, occupying the throne I have never known. The shy demeanor of faded ghost, the passenger has become the host. Sudden clarity in the frantic heat, total control at a frantic beat. Haunted knows who got time coming through. There's a stranger dancing under my skin, standing no door where the walls begin. Not a shadow, but a bright and flash of light. A distant soul taking over the flight. Kimi no naka ni another heart beats fast, breaking the mold of the hollow past. It is a fire wearing my name, and nothing ever is going to be the same. There is a stranger dancing under my skin, tearing the floor where the walls begin. Not a shadow, but a blinding flash of light. A different soul taking over the flight. Kimi no naka ni another heart beats fast, breaking the mold of the hollow dust. It is a wild fire wearing my name, and nothing else is going to be the same. Give me the power to see what you've done. Shadow of fear. The shadow groove may never be undone.
Heat swings wide, check your face under a crescent moon. Beats hitting heavy like a sudden sharp monsoon. I am the crown of the abyss, the seventh name. Step to the circle, surrender to the flame. Crimson flows while the kodo snaps. Caught inside a beauty's lethal trap. No hesitation, just flick the blade. Then watch the show of your spirit fade. Jigoku no soko kara hibiku kodo. Ware wa start of tenni mo todoku doloro. Silver daggers fly through the smoke. every shackle and the iron yoke. Flow like the river, but I strike like the flint. Catch the shimmer of a demonic glint. I don't need a legion, just a rhythm in my soul. Swallowing the cosmos and the pieces of the whole. 風が吹く最後の戦いの歌。かがまって網の中へ消えた。The pressure is rising, the air is getting thin. Let the grand show of this battle's ending begin. Rise up from the ashes and guardian of the thorns. Bow before the power of the ancient silver horns. 世界の終わりに咲く花のように Dancing through the chaos in a dark harmony. Feel the heavy impact of the demonesque cry. Nowhere left to run and there is nowhere left to hide. この瞬間に全てをかける The destiny of ages is the burden that I dare. 修羅の道歩く私の定め付きの怒りさえも染める赤のため Elegant destruction in a high-speed chase Wiping every memory of a lesser human race Broken glass reflects all the choices that you make Frozen in the terror of a silent masquerade I am the leader of the cold nocturnal wind Paying for the ancient sins that never could be pinned Thunder in the valley where the lotus blossoms bloom I am the architect of your impending doom Sharp like the sword with the jagged carbon edge Standing on the summit of a crumbling rocky ledge 無限の彼方へと続くこの空 Everything is burning in the heat of my aura Style like a blizzard with the fury of a beast Invited to the table for a dark eternal feast 風が吹く最後の戦いの歌影は待って闇の中へ消えた The pressure is rising, the air is getting thin Let the grand show of this battle's ending begin Rise up from the ashes in the garden of thorns Bow before the power of ancient silver horns 世界の終わりに咲く花のように Dancing through the chaos in the dark harmony Feel the heavy impact of the demon's slide Nowhere left to run and there is ending time この瞬間に全てをかける The destiny of ages is the burden that I carry Rise up from the ashes in the garden of the thorns Bow before the power of the ancient silver horns 世界を終わりに咲く花のように Dancing through chaos in a dark harmony Feel the heavy impact of the demon's stride No escape to run and there is nowhere left to hide この瞬間に全てをかける The destiny of ages is the burden that I bear
Let's break it down, let's get it right. The one named Astaroth is ending you tonight.
Hunting for a dream Longing for a space It's the same wish I've had Since the day I saw your face You may never know How far I will go To trace your heart Into my very bone Over the rainbow Steady high ho Right boat with me Let's start the show I am a fighter Hunting for my dream
into the mist. I am the fighter, hunting for my dream, hunting for. But to you, I'm not as strong as I see. I clench my fist, imagining your kiss. I step forward into the mist. Shenwa, shenwa, shenwa. Iron sky, blackened sun, crows arrive, war be good, fear the rain, cover all, hear the name, hear the call. Malphas, kage no kishi, Malphas, kaze no ishi, build a wall, higher still. Heed the call, find a will. Malphas, kage no kishi, Malphas, kaze no ishi, build a wall, higher still. Heed the call, find a will. Malphas, rise again. Stone by stone, tower tall, crow on throne, never fall. Sharpest peak, tender light, strong not weak, under sky. Kuroi hane, coming down, oh arine. Take the crown, summon now, ancient king, make the vow, let it ring. Malphas, kage no kishi, Malphas, kaze no ishu, build a wall, higher still, heed the call, find a will. Malphas, rise again. Malphas, kage no kishi, Malphas, kaze no ishi, build a wall, higher still, heed the call, find a will. Shanotti, ravens on the wing, Malphas. Hunting for a dream, longing for a space. It's the same wish I've had since the day I saw your face. You may never know how far I will go to trace your heart into my very bone. Over the rainbow, steady high home. Ride forth with me, let's start show. Hunting for my dream, but to you
rocky ride has fine, but you were feeling lonely. Tell me what you see deep inside your soul. You only know who you are. I understand why you are afraid and scared. You've never hurt someone and haven't been hurt. You laid it all bare on the other side of the frozen sea. I saw my dreams and my world. Take off your mask and be true to your heart. Trust yourself and fly away. Grant me the glorious light. Though I don't know how I'll do it without a fight. So we can be in a place where we wanna be. The things I want in life have no shade. So simply smash the final space, heading to unknown land. Until tomorrow, leave all my sorrows.
The moment when we finally face each other, silence shattered, it sparks fill the sky. The passion's flying deep inside our feelings, touches our truth no one else could ever find. I want your heartbeat carved into me deeper, here where one man crosses both our lives. The code edge of steel runs in my fingers. Old wounds we carry near, we're back our fast. We're running out of time for any work to linger. This rising impulse simply moves too fast. Too vivid now to ever call you techie. Beyond the pain, your light shone back at me. So stalling out within the raging storm, drawn together in a world turned upside down. No reason needed, instinct takes its structure. I reach the realms where our unknowns are sound. I wanna see much further in your eyes, as all the borders melt away and die. Not to compete, but to confirm what's true. Lonely warriors wait for dawn to rise. The sparks burn hot within our true hearts. You rewriting yesterday's burn paradigm. The one who found the side of me unseen was you fighting on the battlefield with me. The moment when our blades align through campus, silence shatters and the sparks ignite. The passion swaying deep within our gazes, touches a truth untouched by any sight. I want your heartbeat carved into me deeper, here where a man brings a path to life.
passions flame deep within our gazes. Touches of truth untouched by any size. I want your deep caution to me deeper. Here where our light brings across our lives. Let's see where this dance will take us both. This seduction scale is what I love the most. So seduction scale is what I love the most.
Yeah, yeah. My notion is absurd. They say belief takes her to nerve. Oh, yeah. We're all on the same road, making moves according to what we've heard and told. Yeah. If I can follow my own passion, I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands this card. I keep on running to drive the evil of this age to zero. No knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Stand by me and you.
Gin on the lip, ice in the glass. Watch how they move, see how they pass. Silk on the hip, cold to the touch. Don't look away, you want it too much. Vampire women, sharp white teeth. Kuroya lace, nobody leaves. Vampire women in this crowded place. Are you aroused? Do you feel safe? I can't wine. Oh, and she's so fine. Wait for the fight. Wait for the sign. Long slender hands, pale under lights, hunting for sport through heavy nights. Brass hits the wall, cymbals and heat, scent of the kill, down on the street. High beat, dance on the edge. Give them your pulse, that is the pledge. One little cut, the sweetest of sins. Now that it's out, the banquet begins. Vampire women, sharp like teeth. Kuroya lace, nobody leaves. Vampire women in this crowded place. Are you lost? Do you feel safe? I can't wine. Aren't you so fine? Wait for the light. Wait for the sign. Vampire women, sharp white teeth. Kuroya lace, nobody leaves. Vampire women in this crowded place. Are you aroused? Do you feel safe? I can't wine. Aren't you so fine? Hey, so the fight. Wait for the sign. Vampire women, it's a delight. Signora B, save us tonight.
out to the world and also to the coming age. The feeling always sways my soul, feeling never vacant holds. So then, with my conviction, I'll simply just make my own benediction. If I just stand and clear all of my doubts, celebration will carry from without. I keep on running to drive the enemy to a new era. No one knows that my true strength is my goal. Overflowing willpower, finding hope.
My heart is making waves out to the world and also to the coming age. The feeling always weighs my soul, feeling never vacant cold. So then, with my conviction, I'll simply just make my own benediction. If I just stand and clear all of my doubts, celebration will carry from without. I keep on running to drive the enemy to a new era. No one knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Finding home, going home, it's my one true wish and I know it's there.
feeling always sways my soul, filling ever vacant holes. So then with my conviction, I'll simply just make my own benediction. If I just stand and clear all of my doubts, celebration will carry from without. I keep on running to drive the enemy to a new era. No one knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Finding home, going home, it's my one true wish, and I know it's there. A
When my eyes got used to pitch black night, I started walking in the moonlight. We live not to think, walk pushed to the brink. Even if you don't show it to your face, even if you hide without a trace, your wounds won't heal without suitable meal. Don't get lost in your dream. No matter what it seems, my heart races in the moonlight. Everything I love is why I fight. Even the pain we will never forget. Spread the invisible map. Shine a light on all of your beds. My notion is absurd. They say beliefs take certain there. We're all on the same road, making moves according what we heard and told. If I can follow my own passion, I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands' best card. I keep on running to drive the eagle of this age to zero. No one knows that my true strength is mine. Flowing willpower. Stand by me and you will understand what it is that this life demands. I know I'll see you in that place, the dimension where we both can face the invading darkness.
that man? Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? She is called the devil man. Gardenia Field. Some say she's a traitor, they say she's cold as ice. She's the one who sacrificed everything to fly. Devil legs at the speed of light, devil eyes guide her in the night. Devil charm, she's the lord of the fly. Devil voice like a ray of fire with evil powers close at hand. The lady is in command. She's a lady, so just and fair. Gardenia Fields, Gardenia Fields.
Change myself, and even the whole world is always near. I can't help but notice how I am holding myself back here. One word from you is all it takes. All of my worries, my fears, my regrets, they all swirl into my face. Suddenly light up here. I need you, but you're not here. Searching for answers and guidance, I turn around as I hear a soft, gentle voice behind me at dawn.
Who's that man? Who is she?
Who is she?
Who is she? She is called the devil.
The devil man.
Gardenia Fields. Some say she's a traitor. They say she's cold as ice. She's the one who sacrificed everything to fight. Devil legs at the speed of light.
Speed of light.
Devil eye, guide her in the night.
Never in the night.
Yeah. My notion is absurd. They say belief takes her to nerve. Oh, yeah. We're all on the same road, making moves according to what we've heard and told. Yeah. follow my own passion. I can make my own mode of action. You may think it's hard, but it's all about playing with your hands this hard. I keep on running to drive the evil of this age to zero. No knows that my true strength is my overflowing willpower. Stand by me and you.
Who's that man? Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? She's called the devil man. Shanovan. Some say she's a traitor, they say she's cold as ice. She's the one who sacrificed everything to fight. Devil hands at the speed of light. Devil, I see her through the night. Devil charm, she's the Lord of the flies. Devil voice like a ray of fire, with evil powers close at hand. The lady is in command. She's a lady so just and fair. Shanoa be angel fair. Shanoa, the element of felicity and bright. Bashira, the bringer of good tidings. Shanoa, Bashira, angel
Oh my god, I feel like shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. What did I catch? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Well, damn. It took me so long to get ready because I don't even know. It feels like my body is just not having it tonight. I already took some Benadryl, so I already know I'm on a timer. So honestly, I'm just about to do the horoscopes and call it a night. Because whatever I caught, it's gonna linger. Unless I sleep for like a long time. Well, that's good. I didn't have any spam bots coming into the stream, so that's nice. Didn't come into a bunch of garbage. I might just eat again tonight. Maybe that's usually when I get sick, I just give myself an extra meal. I might have to do that tonight. Right now, well, I mean, damn. Last week, I was living in a sauna, so I mean, I guess it makes sense that I would eventually have some kind of backlash. Wait, let me check with Grok or someone. Yeah, my vision looks really, really bad right now. Fuck. Oh, God. I guess when it's a situation like this, the best thing I can do is kind of go ahead and take care of work that I can set up for tomorrow or when I'm not sick. I'm finding that's the best option. When you're not feeling your best, is to go ahead and make preparations for when you're where you need to be. So you have to think a step ahead through the discomfort and the pain. Oh my God. It's funny. It's very, very funny.
The result of this endless raid cannot be more visible than the nation's housing market. While Senator Warren's ban on preventing large corporate investors from purchasing additional single-family homes has officially become federal law, it excludes the largest areas where private equity is actually consuming real estate. According to the Private Equity Stakeholder Project, private equity firms now own nearly 3 million apartment units, representing roughly 13% of all apartments across the country, and an increase of nearly 50% since 2021. And while 13% may not initially sound overwhelming, that ownership is growing rapidly and is heavily concentrated, with private equity firms controlling nearly 1 in 3 apartments in Georgia, almost 1 in 4 in North Carolina, and more than 30% of all apartment units across metropolitan areas such as Atlanta, Austin, Charlotte, Orlando, and Dallas-Fort Worth, giving a small group of private equity firms like enormous influence over the legislation also excludes the construction of new homes exclusively for rent. Private equity firms such as Blackstone are aggressively building these communities with build-to-rent construction increasing by 130%. To become the fastest-growing
Built to rent homes. Ay caramba. What will they think of next? Okay, I gotta focus. I mean, the quicker I do this, the sooner I can lay down and sleep. Let's go ahead and knock this out. I mean, on the plus side, I already made my money today, actually. That might actually be when I'm not feeling my best, because I've had someone calling me, like, as soon as I wake up. I think the past 2 days, it's been kind of rough. Like I said, like, as soon as I wake up, I've had calls backed up. Yeah, so I've been talking to this one guy for a bit on my fortune-telling stuff. So I already made the money I was supposed to make today. And I did a lot of other work, mostly making artworks, so I'm really happy about what I made today. It was really good stuff. Hopefully, people get to see it eventually. Actually, if you do want to see the stuff that I made, you can just join the Discord, and I have a channel that's full of the stuff that I made today. Check it out. Oh.
Factor meals come fresh, never frozen, with every meal being dietitian approved, made with real ingredients. Lean proteins, healthy fats, whole grains, and 2 fruits or vegetables per meal. I ordered this filet with a truffle tortellini, and it was really good. I mean, like, really, really good. With the majority of us either working multiple jobs or just living very busy lives, having Factor meals ready in 2 minutes fits seamlessly into a busy schedule.
Thank you, Factor, for helping Maura. And if you would like to live a more stress-free life, head over to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code Damon Cassidy FB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box, plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's Factor75.com and use code Damon Cassidy FB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box, plus free breakfast for 1 year. New subscribers only, varies by plan, 1 free breakfast item per box for 1 year while subscription active. And while private equity has already wiped out hundreds of thousands of jobs, increased rents on hundreds of thousands of homes, and raised the cost of groceries for millions of families, these firms are now applying the same extractive business model to the one industry where the consequences of failure are literally measured in life or death. Over the past decade, private equity firms have invested well over $1 trillion across the U.S. healthcare system, acquiring hospitals, behavioral health facilities, nursing homes, ambulance services, medical staffing companies, and an expanding share of outpatient care. One of the most prominent industries that we're is dentistry, having doubled their share of the market since 2015. By operating through dental support organizations, firms are able to control clinics while bypassing laws requiring them to be owned by licensed dentists, with research showing that prices not only increased by roughly 3.3% immediately following acquisition, but services also shift away from routine maintenance and towards more expensive surgical and restorative procedures. A model private equity is now rapidly expanding across ophthalmology, dermatology, and countless other medical specialties, while unfortunately consuming hospitals as well. Research has linked private equity ownership of hospitals to a 13.4% increase in emergency department deaths and a 2.7% rise in 30-day post-operative mortality. And the very people responsible for life or death situations are treated as another cost to be minimized, including salary cuts of nearly 18% and an 11.6% drop in full-time emergency department staffing. Patients at private equity-owned hospitals experience roughly 27% more falls and 38% more central line infections. In 2023, after giving birth to a healthy baby girl at a private equity-owned hospital, the mother tragically passed away after developing severe internal bleeding when hospital staff discovered they no longer had the common medical device needed after the equipment had reportedly been repossessed over unpaid bills, ultimately demonstrating that when private equity applies these same financial incentives responsible for bankrupting retail, raising rent, and controlling America's food supply to healthcare, the worth of human life becomes secondary to shareholder returns, as private equity-owned companies accounted for 44% of the largest healthcare bankruptcies in 2025 and 88% in 2024. And while we're on the subject, a real economic heart attack just waiting to happen is the recent policy change that has allowed private equity firms to gain access to Americans' 401ks through what is known as alternative investments. Unlike publicly traded stocks and bonds that can be bought, sold, and valued every day, many of these investments are highly illiquid, rely on opaque valuations, and are often backed by the same leveraged financial engineering, bankrupting many aspects of the broader economy. Meaning, chicken, bacon, grains, Zaxby's style. Who's got the sauce? What do you think is going on? You're gonna end up being an alien.
It was the stock market that started history's greatest wave of wealth creation. From factory workers in Detroit to farmers in Omaha, anyone could own a piece of the great American companies. But today, most innovative companies are staying private, which means everyday Americans are missing out.
When you are right to working well, you create prosperity in everything you do. That's the reason for the race to help us.
Meaning that hundreds of billions of American retirement savings could soon be forced to be invested in the very financial system responsible for controlling essentially everything we've discussed in this video. Alongside private equity, cutting nearly every foundational aspect of American society that took decades of sacrifice and forward-thinking from our great-grandparents, the next logical topic would be discussing how these firms are now funneling immense amounts of debt into AI data centers. Yet somehow there is an even more pressing concern. Private credit. Private credit refers to loans made outside the traditional banking system, typically issued by private equity firms, asset managers, and specialized lending funds directly to companies that either cannot or do not want to borrow from banks. Today, this market is estimated to exceed $3 trillion, roughly double the size of the subprime lending market that triggered the 2008 financial crisis. And of course, in traditional corporate circular financing fashion, many of these loans are extended to businesses already acquired through private equity buyouts, meaning the same firms that loaded companies with debt are now often refinancing that debt through private credit funds. Because these loans operate largely outside the traditional banking system, or what is known as shadow banking, they face far less regulatory oversight, often involve weaker lending standards, and frequently rely on optimistic assumptions about future growth to justify enormous amounts of debt, essentially meaning that we cannot the magnitude of debt behind many of these deals. So while private equity has already ruined businesses, housing, food, health healthcare, potentially retirement accounts, and the broader economy, these same financial incentives are now beginning to consume private equity itself. After years of aggressive fundraising, rising interest rates, and a collapse in the ability to sell companies, many of these firms can no longer unload their investments without recognizing enormous losses, leaving more than $1.1 trillion trapped inside what have become known as zombie funds, rather than returning that capital to the pension funds, university endowments, and investors that finance them, allowing reinvestment into new businesses, new jobs, and future economic growth. Hundreds of billions of dollars remain trapped inside stagnant investments that are now worth only a fraction of what they once were, while private equity firms continue collecting management fees, leaving the next decade to likely be defined not only by consolidation within the private equity industry itself, but by the continued monetization of our jobs, our homes, our food, our healthcare, and our retirement, ultimately leaving us staring down the barrel of a life of owning nothing and being forced to be. And so there are many other things that are also negatively impacting the economy. And with private equity being such a broad term, an intentionally used broad term, it does expand beyond the scope of leveraged buyouts. But when we really zoom out, when we begin to understand just how much of our everyday services are being consumed behind closed doors, it really is like a plague or a mold on the economy. When you think about private equity doubling its representation or its consumption of dentistry, think about the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people going into what they thought was their local dentist and not only having to pay substantially more, but also maybe getting pushed into things they don't necessarily need. And I'm not over here pointing my fingers at dentists, but it's a lot about the incentives behind driving these models. Something that this video actually made me realize, and I looked up, was I go to what I thought was my local dentist, and I recognized how the atmosphere in there had gotten really bad. Everybody was hectic and overwhelmed. The chairs were consistently broken. The dentist would come in, and she was still friendly and nice, but she kind of asked me what I was doing. I'd say, what have you been up to? Do you have any summer plans? And she's like, I just hope I can get a break. I hope I can get lunch today. Yeah, maybe I can just rest for the weekend. Oh, I don't know, something with the kids, but I don't know if I'll have the energy. It was like over and over and over again. But it wasn't just her, it was everybody working there. Turns out Blackstone owns it. I'm not even kidding. It's that noticeable. One of the driving reasons why I even made this video was because I recently had to go to the eye doctor. I actually have pretty horrid eyes, but so I had to go there, get my prescription adjusted again. But when we were talking about the channel, she mentioned, yeah, you wouldn't believe how much money is behind all of the local doctor's offices here in the area. I said, no way. And she said, yeah, already with the local eye doctors that we have, already 50% have been bought by private equity. And she said that they were offering her specifically 150% over market value. And she said, for most people, it's no brainer. They have to take it. And so when you think about, going into dentistry and ophthalmology and dermatology, I know it's also happening here in the Austin area, you start to think about all these places, and you think it's your local place that you're going to go, and you realize that the incentive is drastically shifting. That's a horrible thing that's happening to us. Not to mention how hard she's having to work to compete with these private equity-owned eye offices. Because they're able to lower prices, they're able to do all these other things because they're gutting workers, they're doing all of these things. And so now it makes her look like the expensive option, even though she's doing the right thing. She's doing the thing that she said, I will never accept private equity on money. And in my opinion, I think that's very, very motivating. But, I think that what I want to say is, that this private equity bubble, like the private credit and the zombie funds, is going to pop and everything's going to be fine. The reality is that that's not the case. The power is only going to consolidate. Blackstone's only going to get bigger. And there's no incentive for them to do the right thing. Private equity, the term, what it's able to do, could be a very positive thing. Imagine if you were giving tens of thousands of dollars to these local offices to be able to combat what it is that insurance is doing or all of these other things. But that's not what's happening. And there's no incentive for them to begin doing the right thing for us. Their business model is extracting as much as they can. And so, and then the question becomes, well, what is it that we do? I would normally say, well, I think that voting would be a massive change because you can see that the policy decisions are only impacting them. But every time I say we need to vote, that gets thrown out the window. So the other thing that I would say is consumer boycotts. I'm not going to go to Torchy's Tacos, which, interesting enough, was actually my first job. And it was one of the best jobs I've had. I'm not even kidding. I learned so much there. I got to see what it takes to be a business of integrity, the lengths they were going to have quality food, how well they were treating us. I mean, it truly was amazing. The training alone was, it left a real impact on my life. Well, they got bought by private equity and they put tablets in, so they don't have any more front desk people. And, that's a real loss because something that was able to positively impact my entire life, like other people my age aren't going to be able, or young people, high school students aren't going to be able to have that because they got automated. The bottom line, the food is worse, the quality is worse, the trash cans are overflowing, it's just bad. So I would say consumer boycott. I'm not going to go to Torchy's Tacos. I'm not going to go to Jersey Mike's, which was just on my box now. I'm not going to go to the dentist office anymore. But also that gets thrown out the window even. And so what I really think that we have to begin doing is just raising awareness. I think that is fundamentally the thing that doesn't require as much of us, but can also make a massive difference. Because no matter what it is that you're doing, no matter how busy you are, no matter all of the things going on in your life, simply having a conversation like I did with my eye doctor can make a difference. Simply posting on, I think I got it shared through Facebook or something like that about Torchy's. Simply just doing like a Facebook post or an Instagram post and TikTok post, making a YouTube video, whatever the case is, going on Reddit. Doing something like that can bring awareness to the things that people just might not recognize. And something that I want to say, and it might not be the most popular thing to say, and I'm not really sure why, but our generation, Gen Z, will ultimately become one of the most entrepreneurial generations since before the baby boomers. And that's because we kind of have to. That's the way that we're going to pursue not only a better life for ourselves and our community, but for the nation as a whole. And you can see it already happening. There are a lot of young entrepreneurs. And so what it is that we have to do is we have to begin thinking not only on how do I create a business that's going to make an impact in all of the things that matter to me, my family, my community, my local area, my nation, the people around me, my customers, but also how do I make sure that I structure in a way that I do not sell out to private equity. I think it's really going to take, just like it happened during the Gilded Age, of everyday people, photographers, journalists, writers, random people that just ended up picking up a piece of pen and paper and ink or something. Those were the individuals that got society together to recognize that living in the slums and the monopolies and the wealth inequality that was occurring, it took the everyday person to step up to the plate to make something happen. So, there are so many different ways that we can attack this. I think it's a great idea for people to create an app, a website that shows all of the different businesses that are owned by private equity. I don't know necessarily how you do that, but I think that would be a fantastic tool for us. And so I think that it really is going to take us a step up to the plate to do that. I want to state that that's going to happen, but I think it just really has to come up to us to decide that that's what we want to do. I know with myself personally that it's a path that I'm going to pursue, and I'm going to give it everything that I have to make a difference and to try to make the lives of future generations a little bit easier than I have. That is kind of my mission, my purpose. That's what I care the most about, and about bringing awareness. And I look forward to the time where I turn from talking in front of a camera and doing something practical and actually completed. I'm not exactly sure what that is at this moment, but when that time does come, I'm going to do the best that I can. So that's kind of all that I have to say. Thank you all so much for your support. I hope this did provide some value to you. If you'd like to support the channel, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I look forward to talking to you next. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.
Shit, I'm about to fall asleep. Okay. I need to go ahead and go so I can lay down. Did everything? Yeah, that's done. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta go. Let's get out of here.
Shadow groove. Shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. We may never see eye to eye, but oh Lord knows we've got to try. This battlefield's ablaze with losses on both sides. But my spirit does that wave. I'm gonna fly high. Shadow groove, ghetto groove, ghetto groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. Shadow groove, shadow groove. You've got to get up and move. The evil logic we disprove. Got to shadow groove. Got to get in the groove. Shadow groove. Got to, gonna get in the shadow groove.
Shine away. Do you really wanna go out? Shine away. I don't think you understand it when you say your words. It's always the funniest thing that I've ever heard. I think you are relatively delusional. You think there's water in the flame and that I'm too cold. Shine away. Do you really wanna go out? Shine on, shine away. We already went and told ya. Shine away. You think you love me, you don't know your left from your right. You hear the truth, instead you melody with a fight. You think you understand me, and it's adorable. The only word I have for you is protector. Do you really wanna go out? Shine on, shine away. She went off and really told ya. Shine away. Shine away. stars until they digest burn. You toss them up into a crafted urn. The velvet curtain keeps the light far away. I see the patterns in the games you play. Trace the lifeline splitting in your palm. Coffee grounds are swirling in a calm. You hide a secret like a stone inside the shoe. But I have mirrors showing every side of you. The stars are shifting tiles. At the distance of 1,000 miles. Don't close your eyes or let the flame expire. The future's dancing on a golden wire. And I know you'll say my name. Spin the wheel till seasons bleed. I give you answers that you need. A butterfly soars through a crystal sphere. The edges of tomorrow falling up clear. Open the iron gate and carve away the key. Your heart is beats like the rolling sea. So read the card and feel the power in every leaf. I'll find the diamond hidden underneath your grief. A sudden draft of wind begins to chill the air. The smell of incense tangles in your messy hair. The lunar cycle marks the rhythm of the tide. There is no shadow where a quiet ghost can hide. 12 different houses built of matches and all blue. I'm painting portraits of a version of you that's new. The sandalwood is burning down to gray and white. I hold the compass that can navigate the night. The stars are shifting weights above the rooftop tiles. I'm at the distance of 1,000